Your Country 1039 KGRT. That is Mitchell Tenpenny and Truth About You. And yes, we are just around that time again. Yeah, you know, that time.
Time now for the question of the day.
Our question of the day. Well, I talked about this a little bit earlier, and that is that there was a study done by the University of West London. And I don't know if it's because it's London in general, you know, in the UK, but they did a little study and finding out which calming songs to play when driving with your dog. You know, your dog's in the car, maybe they're a little anxious or a little nervous or whatever. And it was just a little bit surprising to me because the songs that they came with are pretty good songs, but there was no country music in there. Yeah, I mean, they had songs from the Bee Gees, Bob Marley, Pink Floyd in there, and a few others. And they even came up with the opposite list about what songs make your pets or your dogs not calm, a little excited, right? They figured out all the rock stuff definitely does that to the dogs. But this is what upset me. Like I said, no country music done in this study. And I don't know if that's just an oversight on the UK. I know they have a lot of country fans in the UK, so maybe not. But I was thinking to myself, you know, Gracie Dog would be very calm whenever we were listening to, you know, maybe a little George Strait in the car. So I've got to ask you that question. Is there a song that your pets enjoy, maybe one that calms them or gets them excited a little bit, you know, but what kind of music do your pets enjoy? And I'm going to open this up to not just dog people or anybody else like that. I want to know, for any of your pets in general, is there a song that they enjoy, have a little fun with, something that maybe helps them relax, or maybe even something that gets them all riled up, right? Go ahead and let me know. That is our question of the day. Of course, you can go ahead and give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline. Send me a text message on the Zia Comics text line, as well as comment on all of our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. But that is our question of the day. Is there a song that your pets enjoy, maybe one that calms them or gets them all excited? Go ahead and let me know what your answer is for our question of the day. 1, 2, 3. All right, we are good to go. We are just up on our socials right now. But that, I mean, that's a good question, I think, because like I said, with Gracie Dog, she used to be scared by a lot of loud noises. So definitely a lot of the rock music she was not into. But, you know, when I'm driving in the car, taking her for her grooming or a vet appointment or something like that, she would get pretty nervous, but she would always calm down when we were listening to a little bit of country. So I think it's an oversight on this little study done by the University of West London about not putting any country music on there, because I can guarantee that I know a few dogs out there that would enjoy a little George Strait just relaxing and chilling in the car. But that's my question for you. If you've got pets, is there a song that your pets enjoy? Is there a song that calms them down? Is there a song that gets them all riled up? For sure. You know, go ahead and let me know what your answer is. Once again, you can go ahead and call on our Zia Comics hotline. You can also call on our Zia Comics, send a text on the Zia Comics text line. And then, of course, go ahead and leave your comments on our social media pages. That would be Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. You may have heard on the Mesilla Valley News Sports that WNBA star Brittany Griner was sentenced to 9 years in prison in Russia. And, you know, that's all getting really political on a whole lot of things right there. But I will say this, she pled guilty. She was going to be found guilty, but 9 years is pretty harsh. And also, it looks like Taco Bell restaurants in Southern California are testing a new dessert called the Strawberry Bell Truffle. Check this out. A truffle made with vanilla cake and has strawberry pieces, a sweet corn fudge center, interesting, and a coating made with taco shell crumbs. I would hope maybe the coating would maybe a little bit of cinnamon on there before they put those on there. But still, it's dessert. You're probably going to try it. I also saw that Amy Fontaine's restaurant in New York City is selling their own version of a Choco Taco Martini. Yeah, in honor of the discontinued Klondike dessert, the Taco Tini has tequila, waffle cone syrup, and crushed peanuts in there. And I'm not a martini kind of person, but that does sound good. Also, it looks like James Franco is going to be playing Fidel Castro in a new independent film called Alina of Cuba. The movie will chronicle the life of Castro's illegitimate daughter as she leaves the country and defects to Spain. So that'll be a pretty interesting movie right there. And gee, I wonder where they got this idea from, calling them out on that. But 75,000 yellow rubber duckies were dumped into the Chicago River yesterday as part of the city's 2022 Chicago Ducky Derby. People adopt the ducks with the money going into a Special Olympics for Illinois. But like I said, I wonder where they got that idea from. Deming duck races, anyone? Yeah. Well, let's once again go back to our question of the day. Is there a song that calms your pets down, or maybe one that gets them all excited? But I want to know what it is that is, all in honor of that little study done by the University of London, where they gave us a list of songs to play while driving in your car to calm down your pets. So actually, like I said, I'm not even going to limit it to dogs. It'll be pets in general. Is there a song that your pets enjoy, maybe one that calms them or gets them excited? Go ahead and let me know what your answer is for our question of the day. You can call the Zia Comics hotline. You can text the Zia Comics text line, 575-523-5478. That is the same number for both. You can leave a message on our social media pages. And I think Annette says that she hasn't seen any yet, that it doesn't have any effect on your pets whatsoever. Come on. And then go ahead and once again leave the comments on our social media pages as well. But that is our question of the day. Is there a song that your pets enjoy, or maybe one that calms them or even gets them all worked up and excited?